Welcome back to Dark Souls 3. In the previous episode we had talked to Zane Mandri of Astora just recently, talking about how we would like to go search for Aldrich of the Deep, but sadly he wasn't to be found in the Cathedral of the Deep. Instead, it seems that they said he had gone to his original home, which is Irithil of the Boreal Valley. So we have to go through the Catacombs of Carthus so as to hopefully find where the Saint Aldrich has gone. But for now, we're just back in Firelink Shrine just to talk to a familiar face who I had mistaken and thought to be someone else. But I've rectified that problem, so at least now I know who she is. I had mistaken for Sirius, the one who had been summoning before, the Blade of the Dark Moon.
Oh, Champion of Ash. Welcome back. I was not meant to be a firekeeper, but I am honored to serve you beside the bonfire. The gods are ever merciful. My gratitude lies with them and with you. I am yours now. Your wish is my command.
So with the Arena of Karim, you're able to give her tomes. You can learn miracles from her, of course, if you want to go that particular route. She sells you a Saint's Ring, which allows attunement of additional spells. That's all she has for now. But let's read what it has to say. A ring bestowed upon Karim Saint allows attunement of additional spells. In Karim, the saints give voice to the ancient tales. They memorize countless cumbersome sacred books and read them in sonorous tomes, a function for which they are widely renowned. So we can give her tomes, we can learn miracles. She's got heal, replenishment, caressing tears, and homeward spell. Let's give her the tomes.
Oh, you've brought me a Braille Divine Tome. Now I can tell new tales of miracles. Tales of the greater miracles can be quite the epics. What fun we will have.
The thing about the Braille Divine Tome, when we got it, we realized, when we read the description, it was saying that these were ancient texts about the gods and the miracles of long past, but it was written in Braille, so this should give you an understanding that Irina is actually blind. And not too sure why she's blind. Probably the darkness inside her has made her lose sight, but maybe we can talk to her and find out.
You know, in my home of Karim, I was a nun. I would be pleased to share the tales of miracles with you. Although, to be honest, I only know a few. But if I had a divine tome, I could tell you many tales and more. Oh, only I cannot see. Terribly sorry, but you'll have to find me a divine tome in Braille. You know, in my terrible.
And that further confirms what we're talking about just now, that she's actually blind. I'm not too sure if she was born blind or this is something that happened to her recently. She lost her sight. So if we try give her the Deep Braille Divine Tome, let's see what she has to say about that.
Oh, what's this? Champion of Ash, this divine tome is forbidden. These are dark tales of things that lurk deep within men. These stories would not please you. Of course, if you insist, I will read them for you. Only... they frighten me so. The little creatures that nibble at me in the darkness.
And if we go to learn miracles, you'll see two particularly interesting spells. When we gave her the initial tome, the Braille tome, I'm assuming she got Tears of Denial and Force. Elementary miracle among clerics creates a shockwave. While it inflicts no direct damage, this miracle propels foes back, staggering them. Can only defend against incoming arrows. Can also. Now if we look at these particular two, Deep Protection is a miracle taught to inaugured Deacons of the Cathedral of the Deep. Slightly boosts attack damage, absorption, resistance, while also increasing stamina recovery and speed. The Deep was originally a peaceful and sacred place, but became the final rest for many abhorrent things. This Tale of the Deep offers protection for those who worship amidst those horrors. And Nor, a dark miracle taught in the Cathedral of the Deep, summons insect swarm to feast on foes. These insects which lurk in the deep have tiny jaws lined with fangs to tear open the skin, burrow into the flesh in the blink of an eye, causing intense bleeding.
Have a pleasant journey, Champion of Ash. I pray for your safety.
So you can tell that the Braille tome that we got from the Cathedral of the Deep, the deacons there were now delving into the darker miracles. Probably they are not hexes yet, but they were on the road to discovering hexes for themselves, which are inherently dark spells. You could say evil to some extent.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one. I am pleased to have a...
Now with the Pyromancer,
you'll need a pyromancer.
still the same things. He still has the same 4 Pyromancers that you find him with, and purchase items still the same 4 items, but we don't actually have a book to give him just yet, so there's not much we can get from him.
What is it?
Now if we can check our inventory over here, we can see if we have any Estus Flask shards, of which we have none. We have Grey Rat over here.
Heavens, she was... Heavens.
Is still torn up as to the death of his companion.
Oh, I...
Still the same miracles.
Be safe.
Just bear in mind that Grey Rat is still cuddled up, and our friend here, the Pilgrim, is still alive, so just remember that for future reference. Might be interesting to see what develops later on. And for now, I think we can actually go. Not too sure what else I would need, but I'm sure I forgot something. But anyway, if we do need something, we will come back. I don't want to come back, but we will come back. Now down to Farron's Keep. Apparently the Catacombs of Carthus are the only known way right now that we have to head over to Irithil of the Boreal Valley. Apparently this place is the Deacon's, should I say Eldritch's first home? And to be honest with you, I'm not too sure as to how exactly he became how can I say it? Okay, now this is an enemy that is a very big problem. I went through this place in my primary non-recording save, and in this particular location I was using the long sword for the fast attacks, but I do have to say this place is difficult for me. So I do admit that we might die a couple times. Need to break his guard. The reason why I'm scared of these guys is that they've got weapon arts. Ooh, actually this knocks them down. Carthus curved greatsword. The fact that that knocked them down is interesting. I was just taking my time to see what's the difference between the halberd and the longsword. We might have more poise advantage over them. Curved greatsword of Carthus swordsman. This sword's thick heavy blade is crafted to cause bleeding and requires ample strength and dexterity to wield effectively, suggesting that the swordsmen of Carthus were amongst the mightiest. You can see there are many places to explore. Might not cover this entire area all in this one video, but hopefully we'll get through the main portion of it and complete the stage. You need to be careful for ambushes here because there are quite a number of enemies. And some of the skeletons do respawn. So you truly have to be careful. And if ever you see the skeletons in their stance, that stance, you need to be careful because they can parry you. And that's one thing you do not want for yourself. It's very easy to get ambushed here. And as you can see, one skeleton there is respawned, so always try. How the hell did that even hit me? But I don't believe they respawn more than 2 times. So in that regard, at least you have a rough estimate that if you kill something once, chances are you might have to kill it again, but you won't have to kill it a 3rd time, so you don't have to fear that aspect of them. He's in the parry stance, I can't actually hit him. But that guy struck. So we need to bear in mind there are 2 bodies behind us. I don't actually want to get caught off by that. But now that we are sort of a nameless soldier, now that we're in the catacombs, you can see they were storing people's bones in these burial places. But as you can see, there are many bones stacked up in all these urns, all these burial places. I would assume they were putting the ashes of the dead in the urns, and then they were stuffing all these dead people in these burial slots. You have to ask yourself then, was this a matter of economizing the situation? They just didn't have enough money to extend the catacombs such that they were burying people anyway? But as you can see, there are even dead corpses hanging on walls. So it's, I don't know, it's really hard to tell whether this place was where they were dumping all the undead that they were killing or had died. Not undead, but all the people. On a side note though, you have to bear in mind there's a stepping plate down here. Which is a trap, so if ever you see that, you have to play it safe, be careful, and try figure out where exactly the arrows are gonna come from. But pretty much try stray away from the center of the pavement in which you're running in. Okay. Just checking to see if there's anything of interest that we should be paying attention to here. Maybe we can get a backstab on this guy, not too sure. Nope. Nice to see that the halberd knocks them down. Something I did not have with the long sword, making this place actually a way lot easier. So if I were to make a suggestion to anyone struggling with this place, considering the fact that I died multiple times, okay, I think he's gone out of my range, so there's not much I can do about him. If there's anyone struggling with this particular location, best advice I can give you is, I've tried the Farron sword, which is an ultra great sword class weapon, and that didn't knock them down the way this halberd does. I've tried long swords. I have tried, I believe I even tried the Uchi Katana. And most of the swords I tried did not knock them down. So I'm assuming a heavy piercing weapon, i.e. if there's a heavy rapier, a heavy spear, even a heavy halberd of some sort, you should be able to knock them down. But bear in mind that the ultra great sword that I did try can only be one-handed. The Fire and Great Sword can only be one-handed because the two-handed stance is a dual-wielding stance, so you can't actually grasp it in two hands. So if you consider that, then it's possible that if you get a two-handed Great Sword, you should be able to stagger and knock the opponent down. I'm knocking these guys down one-handing this halberd though, meaning that I can still hold up my shield, which makes it extremely excellent for me. Now, an interesting thing about these catacombs though, before, I remember in Dark Souls 1, there were necromancers that were raising the dead to do their bidding, since this is a prime location to find dead corpses. But in this particular case, I don't know who exactly is raising the dead. But let's talk to our favorite girl over here.
Oh, hello. How very fortunate. Have you seen my companion, Horus? To my shame, I was snared by a trap and we've become separated. I've not been able to find him since. Yes, I see. Horus is a valiant knight. He can look after himself, no question. He's probably searching for me right now, with twice the resolve. If you happen upon him, please tell him that I remain in the catacombs and will lay prism stones to guide him, as always. Please send him my word, I beg of you. May the flames guide your way. If you happen upon Horus, please tell him that I remain in the catacombs and will lay prism stones to guide him. As always, please send him
And apparently they've been separated now. God knows where Horus has gone. Funnily enough, that's a trap. Well, it's gonna die either way. So I don't know how that's an effective trap for the bug, because it tries to run you off this cliff thinking that, hey, you can potentially get it, right? But sadly, you just fall off the cliff and you die. I didn't find that out the hard way though, luckily enough. It was quite obvious. But for now, let's retrace our steps to see. Okay. This is back where we came from, just in case anyone wants to know. It was a circular long track around, so we don't actually need to take that path anymore. We can just jump down there for future reference. For now, let's continue down this path, and then if we die, we can just take the semi-shortcut that we have over here. No, this is not the right way. Actually, the way I was looking for is towards the left-hand side of these stairs. Now we need to make a big sprint down here. oh my god, that thing never gets old. It never gets old. As you can see, there was a switch there, but it's broken now. Thanks to these guys. Okay, he's just running. Alright. No idea what was going on with him, but he had a game plan, I assume. Oh, these guys that throw bombs need to die. Not too sure if those urns are throwing out pursuers. Oh my goodness. I guess making a holy weapon is the best cause of measure in this particular area. I'm tired of people respawning behind me. And that's the particular reason why I was shooting the urns, is because they too have potential spirits inside them. And that's the biggest trap right there. I think for now that should be fine. Now we need to be careful though. Since we've broken so many clay pots, there's a stepping stone here to trigger the trap. I think that's it right there. And then we get the Carthus milk ring. Not too sure what this particular ring does. Slightly boosts dexterity and obscures rolling. Ring worn by warriors of the Sand Kingdom Carthus. Slightly boosts dexterity and obscures the wearers while rolling. The sword technique of Carthus allows for fluid movement with a curved sword. Masters of the technique are said to dazzle their opponents by moving as weightlessly as the grain of sand. They live for their High Lord Warner, conquering of most kingdoms known to their people. So let's see what ring we can replace. Maybe let's just replace the... Oh, we need to be careful. Okay, now if you roll, get that effect. Good potentially in PvP, or should I say obviously should be good in PvP, even though I don't PvP, because of the fact that you can disappear in front of your enemy and he won't know where you will appear from. Now if we look at my dexterity at the right hand side of the screen, I've got 20. If we put the milk ring, I get 23 dex. So that's a free 3 dexterity that we can use for future reference. But for now, let's continue on and at least try find this bonfire. I feel like I'm actually going to clear this entire area in this video. The reason being that this halberd has sparked interest that I thought was long dead from Dark Souls 1. I'm definitely gonna, I don't know, if there's a better halberd, then I'm definitely gonna plus 10 that. If not, then it has to be for the red hilt. As you can see down here is another passageway, but we can't get there for now. We'll have to go around. Oh my god, this they get owned by this thing. Oh my word. I'm too scared to even show you the results I was having with the longsword, because this is actually just a joke how easy this place is with this halberd. It's actually a joke. Okay, stray away from the center of the pavement just in case there's a stepping stone down there we'll have to go, and down here is a trap, so I have to be careful not to fall. Get our ember. And our friends are back. Pick this up. Get a large titanite shard, which is excellent for us. And if we run down this way... Oh snap, I forgot these guys died. And they dropped behind something. Oh. I'll have to go around and get that another time. Oh, it's gone now. I guess they'll drop it next time they die. Now, actually, I want to test my luck down that pit. Because the way forward is actually going towards the end of the section. Okay, he just dropped in there, which isn't a good thing. But at least we can isolate his friend. I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry for sounding like a dumbass, but if only you knew. Oh, there are bone wheel guys down here. I haven't been here, so. Okay, this blood ring. Oh my god. Okay, that is scary. Damn it. Okay, now I'm scared. But luckily enough, if they do dumb things like that, we should be able to survive. I'm hoping that we'll find Horus down this path, because this is the one path I didn't go to. But the sludge is scaring the crap out of me. This is actually quite a tight-knit location. These catacombs. Damn it! What the hell? Okay, oh no, I see exactly where we are. This was just a long way around. Oh, come on. Come on. Sludge everywhere, rats everywhere. To be honest, I just feel I feel overwhelmed with this particular area right now. Just have to wait for our friends to pass by. Titanite shard. Okay, so he can poise through while he's rolling, right? Oh, apparently he can. This is the odd one out. But I've got the range. Oh no, I think he can actually poise through the attack when he's in his sidestep animation, but not exactly when he is just in his normal standing animation. Now for this bug, I would like to just play it safe and get my longsword if I can actually find it. Okay, I believe longsword has disappeared, or I have gone blind. Broadsword, longsword, there we go. Fire gem. And then we can go back to what I feel is my current favorite weapon of this area, if I can find it. It says suspended bridge is wearing thin. Not too sure what that means about that bridge. And he's gone. Get some yellow bug pellets. Just checking to see if there's anything else more suspicious that wants to spawn behind us. But for now we can open up the shortcut and get this ember. Oh snap. I need to get my bearings as to where exactly I am. I would like to fight him in an open area. I would like to try parry this night. Oh, I missed. My thanks. Yeah. The thing is, he does have high poise, so I was just trying to get the parry down. Let us use an ember and try kill that knight again. At least we open the shortcut, so it shouldn't be so bad. These guys are crazy. Oh, come on. I have no idea how long it's gonna take him to get here. There we go. Let's try fight him here. Maybe I can just poke at him, to be honest with you. I never tried the halberd against him like I said previously. Okay, that's a stagger. That's something I don't want to deal with, actually. I need to get back in here. My goal right now is to beat this guy and just get back to the bonfire. There we go. But that didn't do anything. Run away. Again? Perfect. One more time for good measure, one more time. I made it! Damn it. There we go. Super. Night Slayer's ring. Now that ring is not something we'll be using, but enemies lose more stamina when guarding attacks. I'm assuming that's something that can be utilized in PvP against blocking and turtling opponents. But you could just kick them and break their guard, I think. Ring of the Savage Tsorig, who commonly known as the Night Slayer. Enemies lose more stamina when guarding. Long ago, Tsorig engaged the guardians of an ancient city in a bloody confrontation and returned with their rings as his prize, still frozen on their dismembered fingers. Engage the guardians of an ancient city in a bloody confrontation. The interesting thing is that if you noticed, he was wearing the Black Knight armor set. Well, not Gwyn's Black Knights, but the, should I say, Black Steel armor set. And the only person I remember who wore that particular set was Black Iron Knight Tarkus, and he confronted the Painting Guardians in Anno Londo. Oh, yeah, Anno Londo, right? Not New Londo, Anno Londo. And could you think that then after his death at the hands of the Painting Guardians, Tsorig went to avenge his friend? I'm not too sure about that, but when did I lose my souls here? Oh, when I first died to him. Get more cookeries. You can see there's a path up there. Oh no, it's not actually a path up there. There's a path this way. Okay, I just shot you in the head and you have completely nothing to say? Okay, that's, to be honest, that's fine with me. That's fine with me. More Cathos Rouge. As you can see, this is the other end of that place we were just at. And that's how you reach here. And that's another trap on the floor. Guess we're nearing the end of this particular level now. Though, like I said, there are still some places we haven't, or I haven't visited. And then we get the Grave Warden's Ashes. That's the only particular reason for coming here besides this. And before we continue our path, is that a crab? What the hell is a crab doing here? And the bowl that died. Oh, they dropped dark gems. Interesting. So yeah, besides that, we can now go rest at the bonfire and make our final trek to the boss of the location. And hopefully we can call it an episode. I hope nothing bad happened during my recording. It's always terrible to find that the audio or the video had a bug or glitch while you're recording and you weren't able to realize it in time. Let's wait for these cool guys to come back. These are 20,000 souls I do not want to lose. Luckily enough, with this shortcut open, you can just make a quick trek to the boss without even having to fight any of these guys. Just run away like a madman. I don't think they'll come close to this particular location because there's an NPC here. So I'm assuming you're supposed to find Horus at some point, because if you look deep down there, it looks like there's a path and there are items, but I just don't know how to actually get there. I think I see something on the floor. Maybe those who have better eyes than me would have realized how exactly to get down there. That is Horus. Okay, that skeleton decided it was time to come here, and this one. How do you find Horus? How do you get down there? A mystery for another day, I guess.
Ah, hello. We meet again. Have you seen Horus anywhere?
Why am I saying no? I can see him. I can see him. He's right there. Look down. Oh, just look down, girl. He's literally right there.
Ah, have you seen Horus? Oh yes, I see. I've searched high and low with no luck. Perhaps he's left the catacombs. Oh, Horus, where have you run off to?
He's literally down there.
Oh, Horus, have you...
Nothing can be done for a girl who clearly doesn't want to look down and realize that the guy is literally right there. I'll be shocked that the way to him was actually something very simple. But I guess for now, there's not much we can do. Well, not much I can do without dragging this episode way too long. I actually don't like the textures on this door. It looks like there are actually no textures on this door. I'm not too sure if that was by mistake or by design. It's the same for that door as well. So, good luck to me. Might need another shield to boost our stamina regen, but I actually don't have it in this save, amazingly enough. I strike again. Okay, and this is the High Lord Warner. What I learned from fighting him was that do not get into the mist. And break his bracelets. the mist will kill you. It's like being attacked by dark. He does summon other aids. It's a really, I don't know, I never found a good method to killing him that's effective and reliable. But all I just found is that if you can hit the bracelets as fast as possible before he summons his aids, you've got a better chance of dealing with it. Because the aids actually just swarm you and you have to survive. Oh no, no. Okay, I can't actually get a blow on his hand. Luckily enough we blocked that. And the sword is gone, but his hand is in the mist. Our chance, and it's gone. I'm tempted to go in there, but okay, that's enough for now. I don't want to get if I get trapped underneath him, that's a definite insta-kill. Okay, now he's summoned his sword, but not his aids. So at least we've got time to try land another attack on his hand. That was an early wrong. I'm doing really badly. He should be dead by now. If he does summon his aids, we are doomed. I'm gonna block this. I have to take a risk. Oh, he's summoning his sword again. Oh snap, the poisonous mist. More poisonous mist. Ah. Didn't even land an attack on him. This is terrible. Block. I need to take a risk and go underneath his side. If he moves during that time, we're screwed. What's he gonna do? Another sword? That was early. I can't find a good opening. There we go. I just needed one more hit. At least it's dead. The soul of High Lord Warner. Or Warnia. Not too sure. And that's pretty much it for now. I would like to continue on to Irithel of the Boreal Valley, but I feel that I might need to go try find and save Horus. Before we call it the end of the video, let me see if she's still actually there. If she's not there, then I can just show you a sneak peek of what Irithel looks like. She is gone. She left another prism stone. Question is Horus still there? Horus still seems to be there, so there might be a chance to get him. So let me just show you a sneak peek of what exactly will be going on the next time I get the energy and resolve to record Dark Souls 3. It's quite a beautiful location, I do have to admit. It's extremely beautiful. You could say as beautiful as Anolondo in the moonlight. And here it is. Thank you for your time, and this was a episode of the Catacombs of Carthus, and welcome to the beautiful city. And that is Irithel of the Boreal Valley. It was a pleasure having business with you, and I'll see you soon.